Number 10.
For the first time meeting the Terminator in RoboCop vs. Terminator, you would think that the fight would be a lot harder than what it is. But the only tactic that you really need to actually use is to just kind of shoot him with the gun, and every time you hit him, he knocks back. It doesn't give him enough time to stand up and attack you. So all you really have to do is keep shooting him and he'll knock over. He can, you can get hit by some of the hazards in the area, but to kill the Terminator himself is super easy, and that's why he is number 10 on this list.
Number 9.
Even though this one boss can be tough at times, if you have the right weapon, you can take him down with no fucking problem at all. Overdrive Ostrich is definitely one of the easiest bosses, but that's really still not saying much because for a Mega Man X boss, he's still pretty tough, but definitely probably the easiest one that I've ever fought. Now, like I said, the only tactic you need to use is to shoot him with the ice. Now, if you can do this before he actually jumps in the air, you can stop him from even attacking you at all, making him number 9 on this list.
Number 8.
The Genie boss on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is definitely, again, one of the easiest bosses in that game. Now, he can be hard if you don't pick up on his pattern quick enough, but if you do, you can actually attack him before he can get off an attack. Now, the best person to use for this is the Pink Ranger, and the only reason that is because her weapon is long enough, so when he spawns on one side of the level, you can hit him over there. And then when he spawns on the other side, her weapon's long enough to the point where all you have to do is turn around to attack again. So there's really not even too much movement that you need to do on this boss to defeat him, making him number 8 on this list.
Number 7.
The produce seller on the market is definitely the easiest boss in Aladdin. Now, again, just like every other boss on this list, all you need to do is figure out that enemy's pattern after getting hit one time. Now, after he hits you the one initial time, you kind of see what the pattern is, and all you need to do is jump on his head, avoid him, let him take his attack, he opens himself up, you jump on his head, rinse, wash, and repeat. And that is why he is number 7 on this list.
Number 6.
Gabi from Mike Tyson's, actually, Gabi from Super Punch-Out on the Super Nintendo is the fucking easiest boss on that game. Now, he is the introductory character to fight, but you would think that they would give you something a little bit harder to go with the curve of the game, because right after him, every other boss is really hard. They all have a special technique that you need to do to beat him or anything like that. But Gabi, all you literally need to do, dodge his punches, return some punches, and you can probably have him TKO'd in the first round. And that's why he is number 6 on this list.
Number 5.
Nightmare Buzz from Toy Story is super easy to fight. Now, I know I keep saying easy, but it is the whole point of this top 10 video. So, the only thing you really need to do against Nightmare Buzz is knock out all of the shield that he starts out with. He has these things rotating around him. All you need to do is knock those out, and then from there, you pretty much just have to jump and hit him in the face. And the only attack that he has is he shoots this like little laser beam from his wrist, and all he says is, "Here it comes," which pretty much gives you the warning that you need to jump out of the way. So, yeah, that's why Buzz Lightyear is number 5 on this list.
Number 4.
The Blob Boss creature from Gradius 3 Stage 2 does not take a scientist to figure out how to defeat this guy. Pretty much all you need to do is have a few of your abilities, the power-ups that you gain throughout the game, and yeah, all you need to do is float in the middle and just shoot straight through the middle of the bubble till you get to his eye. It's really not that hard. Now, some enemies will spawn, but the trick is if you actually fly into the middle of the boss while you're fighting him, all you need to do is continue to shoot and none of those enemies will hit you, landing this boss at number 4 on the list.
Número 3.
Alright, we're starting to grind down on the list, coming down to number 3. Now this enemy is really easy. It's Nicky from Donkey Kong Country. Now there is no tactic, literally. He spits out the little nut from his mouth, you hit the tire, you jump on his head. You do it a couple of times and he's dead. This boss is so easy to do, it's not even funny. And that's why he's number 3 on this list.
Number 2.
When compiling all the information for this list, coming up with the titles, playing through the games to figure out which bosses are the easiest, I automatically knew the top 3 that I was going to choose right away because these bosses are really simple. Now number 2 is the Blob from Yoshi's Island. This boss is super simple. I mean, he's so easy you can actually jump into him and he just makes you bounce off of him. All you have to do is shoot him with the egg a bunch of times and he's dead. It's retardedly easy. I mean, you would think it would be a little bit harder, but then again, it is the first stage boss on the second castle, so I guess you couldn't expect too much from a Mario game. But that's why he is number 2 on this list. And here we are, number 1, top of the list. We finally made it here, and I'm pretty sure everybody is curious as to what boss I think is the easiest on the Super Nintendo. Now, I know not everybody's list is going to be the same as mine, but I think that the easiest boss on the Super Nintendo is on Earthworm Jim. It's the very first boss, the fish. You literally walk up to him. It says, fight, just like Mortal Kombat. Earthworm Jim walks up to the fishbowl, pulls the fish out, and eats him. And that's it. That's all you have to do. There's no attacking, no jumping, no strategy, no tactic, no fucking reading a guide, or no looking up on the internet or anything like that. You walk up to him and you eat him. And that's why this enemy is number 1 on the list. Hey guys, Rewind Mike here. Thanks a lot for watching, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Now, I know it's been a while since I've actually put up a video, but I've been working on a lot of stuff. I've had a lot of scripts going and stuff like that. So, you know, this is the culmination of one of those scripts. But for now, if you guys want, I don't know if anybody's actually seen it, but I've actually beat A Link to the Past in about 5 minutes. And I've also did a review on Darkwing Duck. I don't know if anybody got to see that, but if you haven't, check it out. And as always, subscribe for more. And I'm Rewind Mike. Thanks for watching.